ask you something?
What?
What's forget about it? What is it?
Forget about it. It's like, if you agree with someone, you know, like Raquel Welch is one great piece of ass, forget about it. Then it's also like if something is the greatest thing in the world, like Skittles Peppers, forget about it. Sometimes it just means forget about it.
Looking like Jesus at the Last Supper, surrounded by snakes when the crowd loves ya. Who's this ruthless Judas? Doesn't matter, bro. He only has one goal, leaving you on sabbatical. Alien predator, making you pray to your God, pleading for your forgiveness when you face this mirage. Forget about it. It's a tale as old as time is reminded when you're blinded. What divine designed it led us to this moment. Lock, stock, and barrel. Careful getting loaded. Shots off on arrow. Caught in crosshair splittings. Justify the means, right? Left handle in trouble.
See, I didn't look that closely. I couldn't see what you guys got X-ray vision and shit. X-ray vision. I mean, we say X-ray vision as if it's like seeing through stuff and doing all the things, but in reality, it's seeing X-rays. And so how come X-rays make it all the way like through skin and bounce off a bone to the point where like you can utilize an X-ray to see some shit? Oh, it's the radiation. But it stops and it makes it's. Oh, I get it.
Doesn't go through as much, so it projects a picture of what it goes through, right? Those like couple of colors.
Damn, boy. You almost sound like a boniologist.
I'm actually a dentist.
I'm not a dentist. Can't relate.
Eric, where's your glass?
I don't know. It went somewhere.
I'm pretty sure Justin took it somewhere and put it in.
I didn't take it.
Oh, it's right here.
Look, Zay took it.
I took it.
I need it.
All right. Is the intro done? Are we in? Yeah. Oh, we're in. What's up? We're doing this.
Oh, we're already on?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, we're live.
okay.
Yeah. So,
Eric, we need to do this transfer.
what you pouring over there, Steve?
We are. Say the name. You say it better than I can.
Hold up. What's your last name, Steve?
Delicio. My last name is Delicio.
Steve's last name is Delicio. His family comes from like Italy or somewhere way the fuck over there on the other side of the ocean. And one day they was like, and this was a gang ago, right? Probably, what, we're talking about 150 years ago? 100 years ago?
Like 130.
130, 140 years ago. They migrated to the northern New Mexico area. Migrated, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't migrate is like the base word of emigrate. Is it not?
Like, include that it's like forever. Isn't that part of it?
What do you mean it's forever?
Oh, like you
Say
go
it
there
again.
and you stay?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I don't need it.
That sounds like some shit we gotta. That's wild, boy. Yeah. So the Delicios, started a bank or something, and some cool shit. Now my parents are from that area. That's where they grew up, and so they recall Delicios as like the fancy clothing store. They was like that was where you got the fancy shit.
Was that part of your family too? That store?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, Raton, New Mexico. So what are they called? Colfax. Well, you go ahead and tell this part. I just want to tell your little story real quick.
Oh, yeah. So this one is the only brewery in Raton, which is called Colfax Ale Cellar. And they make a bunch of different beer. They're really like out there trying to make different kinds of beer. And this one they made in honor of my great-grandfather. That's just kind of notorious. Maybe not notorious, but like famous in the town for a lot of different things, known as Papa Joe, or a lot of like Italian people considered or called him like President Joe, because that's who they. It's a lot of lore and like history from the town. But this beer's about them. It's called
Delicious. I thought that shit was tight.
And they got a little shout out on the bottle to my great grandfather. They give a big description of like everything that's in the beer. And so I'm going to just talk about just the description that they have here that I don't even know how to say this beer style. Amber Seagull Beer Guard, which is a rye for keeping. So I'll probably get a couple more bottles to see how they like stay and last. But it's brewed with sweet spices and jasmine tea, light biscuit malt and spice in the aroma, complex taste, pairs well with herb meats and hearty casseroles. That's my favorite part of the description, is the hearty casseroles.
Pairs well with our casserole and stuff.
Fucking A. That's legendary shit. Like, you have to earn it. You know what I mean? That's good shit. Well, hold up. Don't try it now. Because before we try it, what day is it?
July 22nd.
Second. July 22nd, 2021. My name is Justin. To my far left, your right, that's going to be Steven.
What's up?
Straight ahead, producing always Eric.
Nope, that did not work out.
Y'all know he's there. You heard him. And guest on the podcast today, we got in the middle, one of my good friends, my brother Jose Bonilla. What do we call you for this? Because I almost called you Zay, but I feel like...
I like Zay.
Okay.
What was Zay?
Yeah, it is Zay.
It's Zay.
And this is the Lone Ranger versus time to open this motherfucker.
What's up, everybody? Gosh, it's been a minute, kind of.
I know.
Yeah.
When's
You
the
were
last
all
time you
busy
recorded?
as shit.
Yeah.
And then I was all busy.
Yeah, definitely.
And then Eric was all busy.
Eric's always busy. He's making magic
That
happen.
boy stay busy.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
So what's going on, y'all? You want to do your own intro?
I was just gonna tell everybody good morning. So that was it. That's all I got.
It's 8:41
Yeah,
p.m.
yeah.
So who are you telling good morning to?
Everyone.
Okay.
That's all I
Good
got.
morning. Good morning, Vietnam. You know in that movie, you ever watched that movie, Good Morning Vietnam? Robin Williams. The first scene, he it's him doing the radio shit and he's just going off. All of the reactions they filmed were real. No one knew what he was gonna do. Nobody knew how that was gonna go, and he freestyled it all, and just like went off, like, cause he had been studying that dude already. You know what I mean? And then just improv the shit out of everything. And so all those reactions you see are like people really laughing at what the fuck, you know. Well, some of them, because they were especially the closed-in ones. Then there were other reactions where like they filmed them later, and it's like the dudes on the radio out in the field. They're not. Their reactions aren't. But yeah, all the cats around him, fools were dying in there.
Oh, I bet. Could you imagine just like seeing Robin Williams freestyle
R.I.P.
like that? Like, oh, man,
That's just what he was best at.
Oh yeah.
amazing. Still one of my favorite like actors or even comedians. You know, he was like one of the first celebrities where I kind of felt his death. Like, you know, most of the time celebrities die, it's like, oh, I'm sad. That one was like, damn, or like remember where I was when I heard that news.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Do you have any celebrities that you do?
I remember where I was when I found out Michael Jackson died. I had called in, and me and Siege, shout out to Siege, were writing Polish My Wings.
Okay.
And we had just finished, I just finished up writing some line about that reference Michael Jackson. And then Twitter was going off. Michael Jackson's dead, and then it didn't show up on TMZ for like 2 hours.
Damn, that's crazy.
Sure.
Mm-mm.
This is real?
Yeah.
Damn, what year was that?
2008,
Wow.
2009 maybe?
Damn.
That's crazy.
June, I don't remember the day, but June. Wild,
That's
what about you?
insane. I mean, the one that hit me the hardest, I think, was Kobe. Obviously.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
the
You
super
remember where
recent.
you were?
Yeah. I was actually in my basement talking to my cousin, Beto. So, shout out to Beto.
Shout out to Beto.
Um,
Long time listener. Fan of the show.
Yeah, it was crazy because he like saw it while we were on the phone together, and he told me about it, and I thought it was like a hoax. Like, you know, couldn't believe it. Like, oh, whatever. Like, people are just putting stuff up on social media. And yeah, after the call, it was a Sunday. Yeah, Sunday morning. And went back downstairs to get my workout in, and turns out it was real, man. It was definitely hit hard. It was. I had just met him through one of Danny's seminars. So I had just met him like 5 to 6 months before that. That one really hit home. Yeah,
That's
it was,
wild, boy.
It was crazy. Yeah, for sure.
Justin was the one who sent me that shit when that happened. Sent me the AP wire. Like,
Yeah,
what?
That shit was wild, boy.
that was insane.
Take a drink of this beer, y'all. Y'all try it yet?
I'm waiting.
You scared?
Waiting. Oh, we're waiting.
Honestly,
We're
I
waiting.
haven't drank beer in
Did you
so
try it?
long.
Yeah, I tried.
You already hate it.
I don't hate it.
Fucking guy.
Zay, can I have you unplug your mic and plug it back in?
Yes.
You sound like an alien, and Steven, we turned you up a little bit. Here, y'all. Appreciate the comments and letting us know.
Hey, ain't none of us trying to sound like aliens. Know what I'm talking about?
Is that better?
I mean, you always sounded good to me. That might be on the output track over there. How's
Is
that
that better?
looking?
Should we ask the audience?
Well, no. Let us know if that's better or not. If not, Zay just might be an alien. You know what I'm saying? But he's legal, so don't be racist.
Facts.
Oh, man. Shout out to DACA.
I mean, it smells good.
I should smell fire, boy. Hey, just so y'all know, I'm rooting for this shit because I fuck with Raton.
I mean, I'm rooting for it too, of course.
Salud.
Salud.
Salud. Oh, that tastes like everything else you always bring in. Actually, that's pretty bomb.
No, it's good. That is good.
Hell yeah. Papa Joe off a hook. Boy, I know you probably don't like anything too sweet or something. I don't know what you're going to say about it, but this shit off the hook, boy. You know what it might be? It might be the cup I'm using.
It might be the Coca-Cola cup. This might be. No, I fuck with it. I think it's good.
Yeah, it is.
Like, the beer dark style is kind of like pretty loose in terms of like what goes into it, but it's more about execution. Right? It's about like just balancing flavors that they put so much shit into this beer. There's like anise and fucking fennel seed.
This dude called me freaking out, thinking that they destroyed his grandpa's legacy. He was ready to go over there with the fofo, and I was like, nah, it ain't that serious. Let's talk about it.
Let's try the beer first. He talked me down off the ledge and put away the 4-4.
He was like, you thought it was too much?
No, all the shit they put in
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't read all that shit, but
Read it off. What's it got in it?
the spice/treatments addition is Caraco, orange peel, hibiscus blossoms, chamomile, fennel seeds, jasmine tea, Saigon cinnamon, and star anise.
All that shit takes off the
I was
hook
gonna
right
say,
now.
it's amazing. And honestly, for everything that's in it, it's like a simple taste.
Like I said,
Super simple taste.
execution of the style is all about like balance.
Like it's
Making sure nothing is like too out of place, nothing's like overpowering anything. They did a really good job with this because I don't get some of those things. They meld it together to make like a pretty nice like profile. The yeast shit is done well for this style. So no, this is really commendable, and I'm impressed because I've had beer from this brewery that
because you've been tripping all week that they were disgrace to your grandpa's name.
wouldn't you be?
No, hell no. I'd be like, damn, fool, they know my grandpa.
I mean, there's a
Oh, shit, cuz they know my grandpa, cuz.
if you walk out of this.
What I'm gonna do is switch my cable up with Zay's. I might need the cable. I'm trying to figure this out.
Well, hold on. Can you just switch the inputs? Switch his input and yours.
Can I still talk?
Because he sounds good to us. Anyways, yeah. Sorry, we're live and we're in the undisclosed location. Sometimes we got a little technical difficulty. We got to work through that shit. In the meantime, Steven gonna tell us about his grandpa.
Well, so if you walk out of this brewery and you just look at like just the corner across the street, that's where my family's building is, and you see there's a picture of the family building. On top of that building says like the Delistio name, that like my so that the sign on top
I think it looks fresh.
Decided to go up there and paint that sign in like a bright copper spray paint, and so it's real vibrant when the sun hits it. And so you can see it on the bottle. There's like a kind of almost like illustrated version of it, of the picture of like kind of as you walk out the brewery. If you just look up into the.
I'm gonna share on our Instagram right now. Go follow us on our Instagram. I'm gonna share a picture that I have.
From like that, almost that same corner.
I took last week. Oh no, I'm sorry, last year. And it's of Delicios. I'm gonna go share that right now. Go check that shit out.
So it's not that they like knew about it. Everybody kind of knows about it because there's a building there that has like our last name on top of it still. So, but not everybody likes my family. I've learned.
That'll happen.
Uh,
Let me tell you.
Infamous or famous, who knows? It just depends on who you ask.
Oh yeah. Cause the Delicios be tripping, boy.
Well, yeah, I'm sure there's all kinds of reasons why. There's probably some like racist reasons. There's probably some like religious reasons. There's probably some other things that get into it. But you know,
Racist.
they've been in Raton, so they left. They emigrated first to like the Ludlow area. And if you ever heard of like the Ludlow massacre, when that went down, my family was there at those camps, and they ran like liquor stores in the camps. They were miners. They ran like bars and saloons in the mining camps. But the Ludlow massacre comes in, the like Colorado governor sends in the Colorado National Guard to come down to these miners and tell them to get the fuck to work because they were striking. And so the governor sent in the Colorado National Guard. They go and kill a bunch of people, and down there. My family was down there when that happened, and after that they moved to Raton, and that's where they started a hotel first. And the hotel turned into like a real swanky hotel. It used to be called the Swastika Hotel before the war.
I'll just say, let's talk about that before somebody else find out.
It used to be called the Swastika Hotel. You can still go down to Raton in the building.
Before the war.
Yes.
And they're Italian. We're Italians on the wrong side of that. Let's not talk about that.
Mussolini's like. But I don't think it was any kind of like anti-Semitic stuff. It was more along the lines of appropriating Native culture of the area. We're gonna blame them for anything, but you can still see on that.
Tis
building
true.
Where that where that hotel used to be, the top 2 floors burned down, but you can still see where the bank was in the bottom floor of that, and then they sold the bank in like the 70s, and so now it's like Inbank now. Inbank just bought that bank, and that bank or that building that it's in is just across the street from the Delicio one that we were just talking about, and that building has a line of brick in masonry of swastikas across like the entire top of the where the roof is now from the old name. There's like little coins that exist, like little like luggage tokens and shit that you would get, little wood coins that have them on there and shit that exist around. I got a couple, but they do that shit. They do the hotel. It was like the swanky thing to do to stay in that hotel if you were like an oil baron from Oklahoma or Texas and you were traveling to Denver. This was like the route through that you would go and you would stay at the Swastika Hotel. It's fancy bellhops. It's real fancy. There's a train station in Raton as well, so that's kind of where the after all that shit kind of went down, after mining wasn't as popular, they survived on the train station, tourism of the hotel, and they started the bank later, and that started from just like loans and stuff. They got a lot of history there, but you could understand it in that same way. People who become like that level, they probably didn't do it by just making everybody happy, and there's people I'm sure that lost out on a lot of things and don't see my family in the same light that I was always taught to see them. But that's the reality of everybody. Depending on,
I just got a text saying it sounded like Steven and Zayden mic is turned off.
Yes, we will be right back. Sorry about all this stuff going on.
All right, y'all. So we're trying to get this shit figured out. Something happened. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing: is my friend Steve, he's white, and so his mic don't work. Nobody wants to hear him or something. I don't know what happened, but we're trying to figure it out because we're all about inclusiveness around here and equality. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't letting no racial divides of the United States come between us here on the Lone Ranger versus Tonto up in this motherfucker. So yeah, so we're about to go off real quick. We're gonna be right back as soon as we figure this shit out. And yeah, cause we're gonna do this, you know, for real this time. Is that cool? Good? All right.